welcome back. Goodness gracious. I'm excited and really nervous at the same time. And also on Patreon, I feel like a lot of you guys have been kind of waiting for me to get going on these Game of Thrones episodes. So I'm kind of nervous because usually when you guys do that to me, it's a little nerve-wracking. So, but I am excited. I'm excited. I am excited to kind of just really jump and focus into work and all the films and shows that we are watching now. We have so much going on. We're also going to start a second channel for short videos, including anime, because a lot of you guys have been asking me about watching anime, which I never have, but that will be a new YouTube channel, and I will keep you guys updated. And it will also be a new Patreon tier for those of you who do want to watch that specifically. And then we're also going to be doing our private streams starting this year, so I'm really excited about that as well, where we get to talk about everything that we're watching, because I know when I do stream in general on Twitch, there is a lot of people and like comments coming in, so I don't get to read everything at once. So we're gonna be doing that as well. And what else? I'm like trying to think of anything else in my life currently that I can update you guys a little bit on. Yeah, I think that's what I got going on. And I'm also going to be releasing new music this year, which I'm really excited about. If you guys don't know, I am an artist. I have 3 songs out, but one of them has a lot of variations, especially because it grew a lot in Southeast Asia, and then I'm also Hispanic, so I want to do like Spanish music as well. And my artist name is just Stef, if you guys want to go check it out. And yeah, we're gonna be getting new music done, which I'm really excited about. We're getting into the logistics of it currently to release and all of that jazz. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, sorry, I'm like updating you guys so much. There's so much going on. Also, you will not be seeing Bellowella in the background currently, because when I went home for the holidays, I left her with my parents because her anxiety attachment to me has been really, really bad, and I haven't been able to get out of the apartment, not even to go get groceries. So, as I had said before, I am having a really hard time in my life right now, and I was kind of bedridden and a little bit depressed and sad and just a lot of things, and it was really hard to have her here, and I really do miss her. I have not accustomed myself that she's not here. I keep thinking that she is but yeah, I had to leave her at my parents' house because I have to get out of the house more, because it's not mentally good for me to be staying so much in my apartment. I am an introvert, but it's currently not really good for my well-being in the moment. So yeah, you guys won't be seeing her for a bit. Anyway, so what are we watching today, Steph? Today, we're going to be watching Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 8. That's where we have left off. As you guys know, I watch the pre-summary to the last episode, and then during the introduction, I kind of talk about what's going on and what we're expecting. So I'm going to do that because I currently can remember some of the things that I think, but I'd rather just kind of jump into the pre-summary and fully acknowledge everything that's going on. And I'm just really sad about Hodor's death, but that's a few episodes back, but that's okay. Okay, let's continue, shall we? There was a couple of things that were going on. I feel like we're gonna get an update on mostly everything. I really want to see what's going on with Arya. That was kind of scary. We also have the whole thing with the Boltons, Sansa, Jon. What else? There was a lot that there's a couple of things that were going on. I didn't write them down. My brain is kind of all over the place right now. But Arya was the last portion of the pre-summary. Oh, we also have Jaime, and then the combat with or for Cersei, and we have the mountain. That is also something I'm kind of interested in, seeing how this whole thing turns out with the mountain, and him basically killing all of Cersei's enemies before he can speak. So I really, very cute, just, it really piqued my interest. It's really, yeah, I want to see how that goes. I'm trying to think of what else, but either way, we're about to see it.
My son, my firstborn son, my child king. Hush, listen to the gods, for you they sing. Fight no more, sweet child, your wars are won. The wolves are buried, and the false stag done. But now I seek vengeance on Sansa the whore, and my brother the imp, who killed his own king. Born amongst lions, our curse from within, I will slay him, I swear.
It's also very interesting
with noose or with knife,
with everyone who is watching the play.
A moon or my life.
Just how they are seeing all of this.
You're good at that. Where did you learn?
I'm a jealous woman. I've always liked bad men, and they've always liked me.
What happened to the actress? The one who wanted you dead?
Bianca. She'll have a hard time finding work as an actress after what I did to her face. Come with us. What's left for you here?
You wouldn't be safe. Not while she's looking for me.
Who?
She doesn't have a name.
She has many faces. Scary, spooky.
Where will you go? Sleep is the only way you will heal. Trust me. If my soup didn't kill you, nothing will.
It's kind of crazy though too, because if you think about it, if the girl, instead of like going towards legitimately stabbing her, she could have done like a whole acting thing with one of the faces or whatever, and then killed her in her sleep or something. I don't know, but she seems pretty impulsive though. Very upfront about her dislikeness towards Arya. So. Oh my God.
Fuck you! Those are your last words. Fuck you. Come on, you can do better.
Cunt!
You're shit at dying, you know that.
Híjole su madre. My goodness.
Your Grace, His Holiness the High Septon wishes to speak with you at the Great Sept of Baelor.
His Holiness the High Septon is welcome to see me here, in the Red Keep.
Your Grace, this is not a request.
It is a request, Cousin Lancel. You are asking me for something I'm refusing.
The High Septon commands you. Are you sure you want to refuse him?
He promised me I could stay in the Red Keep until my trial.
He made no such promises. If you refuse to come of your own free will...
¿Y ahora qué?
Order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
I choose violence.
Who's next? Ya ver? Fucking... It's kind of funny how like my hate or like my dislikeness towards characters just kind of like shift depending on what's going on.
Please tell His High Holiness he's always welcome to visit.
That was cool.
My lady.
Shit.
My lady.
Shit, oh shit, oh shit. Sorry, the whole Jamie thing, dude.
all to be a squire, aren't we? Podrick fucking Payne. I thought you'd be dead by now.
Not yet.
They in there?
Uh-huh.
You think they're fucking?
I knew it, bro. I was like, probably fucking. He's so.
The way all women look at him is frankly irritating. I preferred working with a little brother on that account. You're the one with the magic cook. He must have shown
Oh my
it to her
God.
by now.
I forgot about all those things that happened with him. And that.
An hour in the morning, an hour at night. Every day.
Then how come an old cunt like me can still sneak up and murder you?
That's a different sort of fighting.
Now that's the truth, isn't it? You want to learn that sort of fighting? All right. All right, let's start with your footwork. Show me your stance. Now listen to me, bud. You see how your feet are about a yard apart?
Oh my
Assume
God.
everyone wants to hit you, because they do, Pod. Everyone wants to hit a fucking squire.
Well, I'm proud of you. I am. You fulfilled your oath to Catelyn Stark against all odds. Of course, my sister wants Sansa dead. What the hell are you doing here?
I've come for the Blackfish.
You're welcome to have him.
Lady Sansa desires to take her ancestral seat back from the Boltons and assume her rightful position as Lady of Winterfell. The Tullys are rebels because they're fighting for their home.
Riverrun was granted to the Freys by royal decree.
As a reward for betraying Robb Stark and slaughtering his family.
Exactly. Shouldn't argue about politics.
You're a knight, Sir Jaime. I know there is honor in you. I've seen it myself.
I'm a Lannister. Don't ask me to betray my own house.
I do no such thing. Allow me to enter Riverrun under a flag of truce. Let me try to persuade the Blackfish to give up the castle.
Why would he abandon his ancestral home?
Because you'll allow him to lead the Tully forces safely north. If I persuade him to abandon the castle, you'll grant us safe passage north.
You have my word. You have until nightfall.
You gave it to me for a purpose. I have achieved that purpose.
It's yours. It will always be yours.
One last thing, Sir Jaime.
Yes, Lady Brienne.
Should I fail to persuade the Blackfish to surrender, and if you attack the castle, honor compels me to fight for Sansa's kin.
Of course it does.
To fight you.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
If that happens, I'm gonna.
I've said no 3 times already.
Riverrun cannot stand against the Lannisters and the Freys.
We can stand longer than your one-handed friend thinks we can.
He's not my friend.
No? Who gave you permission to cross the siege line and enter the castle? Who gave you that sword with a gold lion on a pommel?
Sir Jaime kept his word to your niece, Catelyn Stark.
She wants her home back, I understand that. But this is my home. And if Jaime Lannister wants it, he can bloody well take it the way everyone else does.
We need to get a raven north to Sansa.
What should I write?
Tell her I failed. There's to be a royal announcement. Why wasn't I informed?
There is to be a royal announcement in the throne room at this very moment. Your place is in the gallery with the other ladies of the court.
Lords and ladies, after conferring with His Holiness, the High Septon, we have determined that Loras Tyrell and Cersei Lannister's trial will be held in the Great Sept of Baelor on the first day of the Festival of the Mother. Furthermore, after much prayer and reflection, that from this day forward, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the Seven Kingdoms. The tradition is a brutish one, a scheme devised by corrupt rulers in order to avoid true judgment from the gods. Cersei Lannister and Loras Tyrell will stand trial before 7 Septons as it was in the earliest days of the faith.
That fucking sucks. Dude. I'm sorry. It's just crazy because she gives up everything for family, and that's...
What's your excuse?
I have tried wine before. It made me feel funny.
That's how you know it's working. Here's to our queen. Anyone not drinking is disrespecting our queen. To Daenerys Stormborn, mother of dragons, breaker of chains. Long may she reign.
Long may she reign.
Tell me a joke, Miss Sandy of North.
I do not know any jokes.
Grey Worm. 3 lords walk into a tavern. A Stark, a Martell, and a Lannister. They order ale. But when the barkeep brings them over, each of them finds a fly in his cup. The Stark reaches into his cup, pulls out the fly and shouts, "Spit it out, you wee shit! Spit it out!" It's funnier in Westeros. Tell a joke.
2 translators are on a sinking ship. The first says, "Do you know how to swim?" The second says, "No, but I can shout for help in 19 languages."
That is the worst joke I ever heard.
You don't even know what a joke is.
I'm soldier all my life. You think I never hear joke?
You lied to us.
I make joke.
Oh man, they were having a good time.
I apologize for the way the phrase treated you. A man of your birth deserves better. Have my word, you'll be properly fed and clothed from now on.
You didn't come here to talk about our sisters.
That's exactly why I came here. I love Cersei. You can laugh at that if you want. You can sneer, it doesn't matter. She needs me. And to get back to her, I have to take River Run. I'll send for your baby boy. And I'll launch him into River Run with a catapult. Because you don't matter to me, Lord Edmure. Your son doesn't matter to me. The people in the castle don't matter to me. Only Cersei. And if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her, that's what I'll do.
Fuck. I keep rooting for him and Bree. Damn it. I'm so excited. Well, that hope has been crushed. It's gone.
Who goes there? Edmure Tully, son of Hoster Tully, and the rightful lord of Riverrun.
Don't let him in.
He's my lord, my lord. I've sworn to serve the Lord of Riverrun and obey his commands.
You're not obeying Edmure's commands. You're obeying the fucking Kingslayer's commands.
My lord has given an order.
The knife to his throat. That is not a valid order.
Lower the drawbridge and open
I'll have your head before I surrender Riverrun.
You are not lord of this castle, my lord. Lower the drawbridge!
Híjole, ¿y ahora qué?
If you're wrong, we've just surrendered our most valuable prisoner.
Welcome home, my lord.
Command all the forces within the castle to lay down their arms. Open the gates.
My lord.
Your lord has given a command.
I was about to say, I was just gonna say. Holy. In my head, I said, holy Brussels sprout.
Find the Blackfish. Put him in irons and hand him over to the Freys.
Find him.
Come with us.
I've run before. At the Red Wedding, I'm not running again. This is my family home.
Your family is in the north. Come with us. Don't die for pride when you can fight for your blood.
You'll serve Sansa far better than I ever could. Go on, now. I haven't had a proper sword fight in years. I expect I'll make a damn fool of myself.
We found the Blackfish, my lord.
Bring him to me.
He died, fighting, my lord.
It's crazy how... never mind. I'm way in over my head. Why does he have to be in love with his sister, man? I'm gonna keep talking about it, so I don't care. Dude, the way this looks is insane.
I was wrong, I admit it.
That changes nothing.
The Unsullied could mount a defense off the beachhead if the slavers'
No more
forces...
talking from you. Your talking gave us this.
All right. What should the army do?
We will not go to the beach. If we go to the beach, the masters will take the pyramid. The pyramid is the only place in the city we can defend. We stay here.
And then?
We wait for them to come to us, and we fight them.
Which is close. Shh. Please tell me that it's who I think it is. Oh shit. It is? Woo! Liebe! Oh, dude, I keep forgetting that they do this. They getcha, and then they move on to the next.
They attacked a nearby sept and murdered the villagers. Why do you want them?
Same reason. I was helping build it. They killed a friend of mine.
You've got friends?
Not anymore. They're mine.
It's the Brotherhood's good name they've dragged through the dirt.
Fuck your name, they're mine. Drop that arrow, you bloody girl. Tougher girls than you tried to kill me.
You can have one of them.
Two.
No. We're not butchers. We hang them.
Hanging? All over in an instant. Where's the punishment in that?
They die.
They all bloody die. Except this one here. Bunch of nonsense. There was a time I would have killed all 7 of you just to gut these 3.
You're getting old, Clegane.
He's not.
I'll give you anything.
He's just going around fucking killing villages, bro. And then he has the audacity to be like, oh, I'll give you anything.
Enjoying yourself?
I remember seeing
I prefer chicken.
his face early in this episode. I was like,
You ought to join us. We could use you.
was it this episode? When he was like smirking?
Clegane, we're here for a reason. The Lord of Light is keeping Beric alive for a reason.
It's crazy
They're
how
the
much this show
failed
angers me in characters.
Lady Crane? Lady Crane?
Holy.
If you'd have done your job, she would have died painlessly. Instead, the many-faced god was promised a name. He must always receive what is his. You can't change that. No one can. And now he's been promised another name.
Bro, this is fucked. No. Oh. I thought she was like... I thought she would have like thrown the knife. Bro, if there's a dead end, I'm gonna... Watch her jump. she wouldn't be able to still use the powers of the many-faced god, right? Like if she wanted to change her face or, you know, she wouldn't be able to do it, right? Because she's basically been banished and her name is now. Oh, Lord. Damn. She fucking Spider-Man that shit. Arya running away from all of this makes me feel like, I don't know if you guys have ever had dreams of people killing you, but I feel like I constantly have them. But they always find me in my dreams, no matter where I go. And it feels like this is what this seems like. Dude, she fucking has to do her whole pose before murdering. I got a cramp on my foot. Sorry. There's no way. There's no way. Why does she have to be like so ominous, bro? Fuck! I forgot she had. Okay.
It will all be over soon. On your knees or on your feet.
I just question when it comes to like the many-faced god. The more because basically she's disobeying, and she's about to murder her.
Haven't we been through this already?
So how bad does it get?
That won't help you.
That was so awesome. That's so sick, dude. She used that shit to her advantage. See, because then I wonder, how does it all kind of come together when Arya's going about this the way that she's going about it?
You told her to kill me.
Yes. But here you are. And there she is.
She about to get like rewarded?
Finally, a girl is no one.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell. And I'm going home.
Okay. First of all, I just talked about this, but I'm still questioning about the whole thing with the many-faced god and Arya. Obviously we had him kind of, he seemed proud in a way, which was interesting because this whole back and forth about Arya being no one, and then Arya coming to terms all the way to the end and saying, I am Arya and I'm going back home, basically. And he seemed like, I don't know, I feel like it was more of like an empowering scene for her. Just in general. So that whole back and forth with the many-faced god and her being no one was, I don't know. It just feels like it was a roller coaster of in general. I don't like emotions. I don't know. And also with Clegane, I think that's how you say his name. I'm kind of skeptical. I don't know. Are they gonna meet up again? And I wonder how that will be. This kind of feels like it feels similar to when I was anticipating Sansa to see Arya, even they haven't, but Sansa when she went to go see Jon Snow, and that whole interaction, I was just, it's just a long time waiting. So I want to see how that goes. I know I said this and I say this consistently with Bree and Jamie. But, dude, it sucks, man. Like, did you guys not feel that way with Bree and Jamie? I don't know, man. It sucks because Jamie's like completely devoted and in love with his fucking sister. And I don't know, like the way the loyalties lie between Jamie and Bree with everything that's happened. I don't know. To me, it feels like there's more chemistry between them and how powerful the loyalty actually lies. Because with with Cersei, yeah, she loves her children, and obviously he has children with her, and blah blah blah. But she's also very selfish, and the decisions that she's made so far in the entire show, has also come from that. And Jamie has been a part of the consequences of that, but I guess, he basically like bows down to her, so I don't know. And also I think I just like Bree more, so obviously I do like Bree more. So I think that's also possibly why I'm, kind of judging it even more so, but dang it. Frick. Speaking of Cersei, sorry, I've like wrote these things down. Speaking of her, I do remember speaking about this when I was watching the first half of this episode 2 weeks ago or whatever. I do remember saying this. I feel like Cersei is a character where I can either be on her side and be like, yeah, get these motherfuckers, or I can be like, you're fucking stupid, that's what you get. Being a little harsh. And I just like, it's so unbalanced with her, but it also, obviously it depends with who the enemy is at the moment. And seeing the mountain against all those church men or whatever, being like outnumbered just by one fucking huge guy, I thought it was awesome. And then I believe it was an axe that was used, but when she basically had said like, I choose violence, and the first man, like I think he had an axe and he just fucking went for it and it got stuck in the mountain's armor. I was like, shit's about to go down. And it was awesome. And I just love those kinds of scenes. And with Cersei, I feel like I feel that so much with her character. It's either like, this is what you get for being the way that you are, and then it's like, and then it just turns and I'm like, this is what you guys get, because Cersei, I think you guys know what I mean. And then also speaking of that, when the king I don't even know what to say about him. I'm just kind of like, he's doing his own thing. I feel like he's very easily impressionable. So whatever he comes to terms with and who is there to advise him, he's just there to listen and do it, I feel. And what he feels is right. And I don't know. I just feel like he kind of intakes anything that's being said to him. And that's why the High Sparrow separated that relationship with him and his mother. And but even then, with all of this, I still feel like Marguerite, sorry. I still feel like with her playing along with this whole little religious game that's going on, she's going to have, like, I just feel like she knows exactly what she's doing in order to go about this how she needs to, if that makes sense. Like she knows how the king is or whatever. And if she needs to keep everybody's eyes away by just playing a role and then going to him and being like, obviously, because I said before, very impressionable, to advise him, then I don't know, I just feel like she's fucking smart. And I'm still waiting for the whole thing, because in this episode we also find out that he changed the rules on Cersei and Marjorie's brother, and it not being a combat. So obviously it's useless for Cersei, because if that's just how it's gonna end, that's it for Cersei, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole point of the mountain too was to fight that combat so she could get out of this entire thing that's going on. But I still have a little hope because of Marjorie. I feel like she's gonna intervene at some point to have that changed, or something's gonna happen, some kind of interaction, or something's gonna go down, whatever. But either that, or also with, who was it, Uncle Kev, I think? I didn't write it down. But the whole thing about, the little birds investigated, and it's much, much more than what we think it is, or basically. And I remember also watching the first half and kind of questioning that, because it was so far back of what they were talking about and what actually happened. And I do remember a little bit with it being Tyrion and seeing all was it like bombs, I believe, and it was just like this huge, just like tunnels of like, I don't know. We don't know all about that yet. But I do remember that specific scene with Tyrion, and he was basically being shown, and it was kept a secret, I guess. Or that. And I feel like Cersei's Cersei's form of out with the whole combat thing and everything that's going on with the church and the king and the everything. I feel like that's her form of, there's got to be some form of escape from those two options, and that's what I'm kind of saying what's gonna happen. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I kind of have in mind. Unless I forgot anything else that I watched in the first half of the episode, please comment it below, because I will be reading. And we're gonna go into episode 9. I'm excited. I don't know. I will see you guys for the next episode, and I will see you for our Patreon pick. Let's go.